Yo, welcome everyone to another episode of All Out Pummelling. I'm your host, T-Cat, and I'm joined by my other hosts. We've got the Krocs.
The Krocs, indeed, that's me.
And we've got Leafyboi.
Hello.
Oh, how are we all doing tonight, guys? Are you alright?
It's late, I'm tired. I've been up since 5, and it's now 1. So.
We've just got off of watching Rob's horror stream.
Rob's,
it was amazing. Everyone follow Mental Fear on Twitch.
Yeah, come watch and join us next time. Just be ready for Rob to swear a lot.
Yeah.
What was the game you said? It was Visage?
Visage, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was really good, really trippy.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, on today's show,
it was an experience.
Fucking hell, PK, trying to move the show. So on today's show, we're going to be just briefly talking about all the matches, just see what happened this week in the league. Then we'll hop into our 3 matches. After that, we've got a little look at how the tiers are stacking up, all the rankings, how people are getting on with that, and then finish off with a nice little name rater.
Before that, PK, you thought out the glare from mirror. Yeah,
there's a bit
further in
there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I usually have it open.
Yeah, no worries. Cool.
Oh, better?
Christ. Yep.
Okay.
Sorted.
So, yeah, what happened this week, guys? Can you remember any?
It was a whole round of exciting matches everywhere.
Yeah.
We had some derbies, we had some...
Yeah.
I don't think we had many sort of upsets, but everything was a close match. There were big, strong games, cool tactics brought out.
Yeah, for sure.
It was good. It was hype round.
So we had, was it a first game, or so I look at the thing, so it's Ray versus the Kingswood Kabutops, the many coaches of the Kingswood Kabutops.
No, that wasn't.
Wait, it was Ray.
It was Ray versus Sam.
Oh, sorry, Ray versus Sam. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
And then it was John versus.
Oh, okay, the boys fighting.
In the brothers' rivalry, yes.
The brothers, the derby. Derby there, and then we had Sam Ola versus Rob, which of course is a master versus Padawan.
Always
clash.
An interesting match.
Always, yeah.
That one.
Yeah, well, so in Ray versus Sam, because that was obviously meant to be like Sam trying to hold his title off against Ray trying to get revenge for...
I mean, yeah, it was a rematch of the grand final.
Yeah. You didn't see like that many sort of wacky tactics from Sam that I was kind of expecting. But I think he enjoyed the match quite a lot, reading some of the comments in the match itself. Really good. Then in the John versus Crispy
versus Crispy, we had the PP stall strat, which did not quite go to plan.
Yeah, so Crispy messaged us beforehand and was like, "Oh, guys, I got like a golden strap for you," and it's like, okay. On paper, it was amazing. In execution, didn't quite work so well. I think John kind of just played around it really, really well. Kind of outstalled him. And
it's
just
tricky to try and PP stall out Crew Black and Mega D Hansi.
Yeah, they're just going to blow holes through your stall.
Or, as we did see, the 5
Bruxish
kills in a row Bruxish RuPaul sweep. Was it?
Yeah.
Or did he get all 6?
I think he got all 6.
Was it all 6?
I feel like it was all 6 because I was mad because I was just like, I hate this game because firstly it's a cheese strat that didn't go well. Secondly, it's like full stall, which is just I hate it. And then it's like a Bruxish gets all 6 kills. Yep. It's just like, what is happening?
Thing is, if that's its only appearance, is to appear once and get 6 kills, it's like gonna be mathematically
In the stat
perfect
show at the end of the
KD.
season.
Yeah.
I was going to say you're never going to beat
Yeah.
that.
Oh man.
But it needs to have enough matches to qualify to get onto
Ooh.
the stats. So it'll be
Ah.
a special mention unless it's brought another few times.
Oh, he's got to keep bringing it.
So,
Gotta keep
yeah, he's
bringing
got to do it at least another 2 times, and that'll be the greatest Pokemon of all time.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
Then in Johto, which games do we have in Johto?
Okay.
That's your group.
It was Johto, that was
We
us,
are in
which we will
Johto,
see
yes.
later
Okay.
on.
Oh
so
yeah,
we
because
won't
you both
touch on
fought
them.
different people. Okay, and then
Yeah,
there
yeah,
was-
yeah.
Then there was my group. So the only other match in that was Stu versus Tom Goodsir, which that was actually a really, really good game. Remember we were excited about it because obviously Stu won the last time, and then
Yeah.
Tom this time trying to pull out the win. I think it was PK. I think you said at one point it's like, oh, if Stu would have just done this, then he might have been able to pull out the win.
Yeah, I feel like a lot with Stu's matches, he gets in like good positions where I think, he can win this here. Like right now, he's set up that he can do it, and then he just kind of doesn't stick the landing, I think, in a lot, and sort of falls flat at the end, which is unfortunate, and I'm sure he'll get a win one of these days because he gets in good positions, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, you can do it, it's good, and then
it's
like unfortunate, but
his playstyle is very predictable, but then sometimes it still keeps working. So like you got turn 1 choice scarf, lovely kiss, jinx, guaranteed gets asleep on something. Although I think it missed first turn, or am I thinking of next game?
I'm not sure. I think I remember Tom saying, if it hits me, I'm forfeiting.
Oh
yeah. And then it hit.
Yeah, then red card Celix come back again. It's like
Yeah, it actually did something good. Like, it was actually useful, the thing it did. I can't remember, I think it knocked someone who was boosting out or something, and then brought them in on the toxic things, and I was like, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to
it normally just sort of comes out and then it switches out your thing. It's like, oh no, screwed it, and then you realise actually this is really good for me. And then
yeah, just
but
like,
this time,
oh sweet, a free switch. This time, yeah, stealth rock damage and toxic spikes he had set up.
so by no
Who
means
playing
an
the
easy-
entry hazard?
Yeah, by no means an easy victory for the Lamb House Slot Race this time. But yeah, no, that was really, really fun game to watch. Looking forward to the our league coverage on that one. And then lastly, we've got the Sinnoh Cup, Sinnoh Group. So we had, like you said before, the boys, Rob versus Sam Allner.
Rob, Sam Allner.
The very last game to be played went right
Yeah.
after
First
the
round of
deadline.
groups. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
And then,
nail biter.
yeah, it was, a solid game.
Good match to end the group stage, for sure.
I'm sure Sam Allner is beating himself up about 1 or 2 minor decisions, as he always does.
I think Sam's having
And then he
a
got
bad
busted
week
down
at
to
the
yellow
moment.
group.
This has not been a season so far.
Yeah, I mean, then he got demoted to yellow group, so
Yeah,
rough,
that was
rough week for him.
Well, yeah, congrats on making up to red group pre-game. Just
No, it's where it
stormed
deserves to be.
past us.
Like, yeah, pretty much. Just got promoted past it. It's fine.
Yeah, just kind of break
They know what's coming. Future champ. Like, it's fun.
And then our last game was it was Alana versus Zoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one.
Still trying to see more of how Alana plays.
Yeah, but I remember the bits that I do remember. It was very close for quite a while, and then Zoe sort of just pulled ahead and then kept the momentum going.
I feel like Weezing put in a lot of work. from what I remember.
Weezing's-
Like,
Weezing's so horrible to try and get through.
yeah.
Only weak to psychic. That's it. It's just
Yeah.
a massive wall of annoyingness.
Yeah, I think Mega Altaria did some stuff this time as well, which is good because
Mega
so far-
Altaria's on
Was that on Sam's team? Oh, okay,
Sam
sorry,
Allen's
sorry,
team,
sorry.
yeah.
Oh, just think because never mind.
Because
Ignore me.
Roy asked got
Ignore
Altaria's. Yeah, he had it on
me.
the
Yeah.
frame. Yeah.
Ignore
Yeah.
me.
Cool. Right then,
Nice.
so shall we get into our games then?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So-
game number 1. It is JP of the Taunton Torcats versus Ed Pryor of the Sheffield Shedinjas. Always a bit of a weird classic because we've always sort of been in the same group, and then we've been separated apart now into red and blue respectively. I think we traded from last season. What do you think of the lineups?
I think you brought pretty solid team. You're all physical except for that Reuniclus.
Yeah.
Like, PK was not
Which is
impressed. She was
alright.
like, hand on, she was like, nah.
Well, no, like they're both solid teams, but yours just, I don't know. Again, it's just there's only Reuniclus for like special stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to get through Mega Aggron.
Can we?
and the tankiest Tyranitar will be produced. Like,
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
that.
Mega Aggron.
Gastrodon, which is pretty good as well. Like,
Yeah, Mega Aggron was my number one fear this game because obviously it is a massive physical wall against my mostly physical team.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Sorry about
Sandstorm
that,
a
buddy.
bit annoying for boosting Tyranitar's special defense, then Gastrodon just a bit of annoying wall. One thing I completely didn't really factor in is how bulky and annoying Celebi is.
Also, how? Oh, I remember the Vikavolt. The Vikavolt does some stuff, and some bullshit occurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just remind me. There's some. I didn't have the best luck this game. But, you know.
I'm weighing that because I don't remember the start of this game. I remember the end, the start. So
Yeah, no.
hopefully we'll get into that.
Yeah,
You'll see.
Yeah. I completely didn't pack anything really for Celebi in terms of like, you know, normally you want to hit it with a bug move or have things like U-turn to sort of quad hit it and then take away some of its bulkiness. But yeah, I just didn't think about Celebi at all. So that was kind of my undoing a little bit. But yeah, it was a really, really interesting game. I brought pretty much the same team to my last 3 games. I've only changed like 1 or 2 Pokemon on them.
Come on, man.
But
I've used every single one.
It's because this is like
Diversify.
the best iteration of my team, pretty much. Like I've got my 2. Well, I haven't got my Mega this game, but I've got like my 2 tier 1s. I've got 2 of my tier 3s and my tier 2, and then a tier 4 Pangoro. You know, I'm bringing strong stuff. I'm not just going full tier 5 every game.
Newly demoted into whatever it is, Pangoro. Like, it's gone down a tier, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So
now
he
NU.
just went
it's even
down.
worse.
Yeah.
Right then, should we hop in then?
Oh. Yeah.
Cool. Right, ready in 3, 2, 1, boom. Right, so immediately goes into my worst nightmare.
Ed, I think, has led Mechagodzilla every single game.
Yes.
Why would you?
I mean,
So I expected the Ice Punch, which is why I switched out for Haxorus, but originally I was thinking like, okay, Haxorus will be good because I've got Mold Breaker, then it will reduce it'll get rid of the filter on the Mega Aggron, so I don't need to deal with that when Haxorus is out.
I think we go straight into the bullshit right here.
So Thunderbolt breaking the disguise. Yeah, I realised that this thing hits like a massive truck, especially.
Got 140 special attack, I think, so...
Yeah, then there's a paralysis.
It's like a Thunderous T.
And there's fully paralysed, and that's me
again
without doing it.
And there's your tier 1 down to a tier 5 Vikavolt. Yep.
And hasn't taken any damage, that Vikavolt.
Nope.
Yeah, and goes into the big celery.
Yeah.
Lucky Chicken comes out. So my plan was Skarmory this game. I was doing a bit of reading. Actually, PK kind of let me in on this, but so Mega Aggron is quite good setup bait for Skarmory in terms of getting out like spikes and stealth rocks and things. So that was kind of my plan. So I've got spikes, stealth rocks, and whirlwind and roost, I think, on this. So no damaging moves. I'm relying
and you've got
on whirlwind.
your hazards a good amount set up already.
Yeah, I just needed one more layer of spikes.
2 Volt Switch.
Too bad there.
I didn't want to stay in on the Vikavolt. Pangoro again, just sort of suffering. Vikavolt comes out and I've just got to switch into something that can kill it.
Yeah, something's going to take a big hit, and you haven't really got a special wall.
Yeah.
Period.
So I'm not too worried at the moment about this thing just leech seeding me. It's just a little bit annoying, but I know I can roost through it. Brings out Simon after the whirlwind. And I can't remember what my plan for Extra Drill was. I think it was just keep this out and try and
Or some...
whirlwind more things. Though I probably should have set up another layer of spikes here. That would probably
I think getting that in early would have helped in the long run.
Yeah, because these rock slides are doing nothing to me. So I'm just like, well, I'm just whirlwind him back out, and then he gets it down to half HP, but he's just going to leech seed me left over.
Yeah, as I say,
well, leech seed
you're
and
seeded,
recover.
but it doesn't overly matter for your roosting up.
Oh, and he's got recover as well.
Yeah, so again, if you'd set up extra layer of spikes,
Yeah, this would be hurting him a lot more.
would have been an extra chunk of damage.
Yeah, so this is actually, I think, my longest game ever of Pokemon that I've played.
You got the flinch.
Yeah.
Are you going to
put
put another layer of spikes that time, do you think?
Or were you
Do
clicking
you remember?
roost?
I have a feeling I was clicking roost.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the setting up the third layer hadn't occurred to me because I didn't realize until later on. I was like, hang on a minute, I can set up 3 layers.
Yeah, because 2 layers of toxic spikes, but 3 layers of regular spikes.
That's what messed me up.
What can
So going into
That
modifier,
1, 2,
trying to
3.
break the
Got it.
stalemate if I can. Focus
It's
blast,
focus
getting a hit,
blast.
but it doesn't really matter. Can't really do much to Celery.
Yep.
Just gonna recover that back up. And I'll also recover because I'm not regenerator, I'm magic guard on this one, I think. And there goes Trick Room.
Brick Room?
Yes, which I think is my own
Thank
undoing
you,
in a
alright.
little bit as well. Because okay, well, Angora will be slower than this thing, right? And then he goes into this, which is now very fast under Trick Room. And then Hookup does nothing, so I'm like, oh fuck, I really screwed the pooch on this one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
And then you were
kind
like,
of
oh
unfortunate.
dear, I've been
Yeah.
outsped by the Mega Aggron here.
So that was a big fighting move that I'd click there, but yeah, not going to get to see that. Can't remember why I did that. I think it was a double switch just to try and predict him doing something else. Because I was trying to wait out for the Trick Room so that
big
I could then
liquidation.
outspeed him, and then build that. Did the calc for that one. I think I'd go for Dragon Darts then Crunch on this, and it still lives.
Yeah.
It's very upsetting to me.
Yeah, I thought maybe that would have done it.
Yeah.
Back to full.
I think yeah, on a calc.
Yeah, I think
this died.
yeah, we worked
to that.
out this had to be full physical defense, full HP
Yes.
to live like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
And there it goes. Franigator not quite getting the kill off on it,
But
but,
then-
it's weak enough that, hey, maybe Haxorus can do it, and Stealth Ox and Spikes, if it does switch out, I mean, nasty.
I mean, it's props to Ed. He's seen that you are the full physical offensive team, and he's brought Mega Aggron, a full physically defensive Celebi, a Tyranitar. That Gastrodon's probably physically defensive.
Yeah.
Like-
I worked out an Earthquake wasn't going to kill there, so I had to click Outrage. It was really annoying because it means that it's going to do nothing to Mecha Godzilla now, but at least it's some damage on it.
31%. I mean, it's not terrible.
Yeah,
But yeah, you are going down there.
But I literally have Uniclus and Scarlet
Yeah.
now to win me
And
the
a
game.
no offensive move, Skarmory.
He gets his 2 tier 1s, his Mega, and a Wally Gastrodon.
Yeah. I think maybe if you had gone to Skarmory here and just started Whirlwinding earlier,
Yes. Yeah, that would have
then
been.
I think
That would've been
Morphle
fine.
could have cleaned up. But doing it the other way, I think, is what's done you in.
Because the only thing Scarlet
but-
really feared was the Vicavolt.
Ooh, and then the Focus
Yeah,
Blast miss.
that
That
needed
probably
to
would
hit.
have. If that had hit, then would have been down, and then
Yeah.
might have been alright. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Excadrill might. Don't know what set he was running. It's come in and iron-headed your face off.
Yeah. Like, well, the thing is, if Tyranitar was like the biggest scare for Skarmory at this point, because if it does get like a few crit rock slides or something, then yeah, could hurt, or like a crit crunch. It's not going to be good to be 2-hit kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I needed to switch to Unicus a bit earlier. But at this point, I'm just like, okay, well, I can't win the game, but if I go down, I'm
think-
taking you with me.
You can.
Yeah, like Tyranitar can't come back in, otherwise he's gonna basically die to spikes.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's got life of 1, right? So that was what was killing him. That was why you were roosting every turn. So you're like, okay, well, I can get at least 1 more Pokemon here, and yeah, it ticks on for probably a fair number of
while.
more turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, another 10 plus turns.
Yeah.
This is all I remember from the end. Like,
Yeah, but yeah, this was pretty stellar play here at the end, trying to work out how how well can I do? So there you go. There's that down. Skarmory's taken another Mon. But the issue is, you've got no offensive moves. So when you're down to their last... when Ed's down to his last Pokemon, Whirlwind will do nothing and you have no way to damage.
Yeah.
So you literally can't win.
It basically, the only scenario I win is that he never burns me with a Scald, and I can PP stall him while still having enough roosts to last his stuff. Because
the thing is,
Whirlwind's got like 36 PP or something stupid.
Yeah, you've used a lot more roosts than he's used recovers on his Gastrodon.
Yeah.
So that was always going to be a real tough order.
Yeah, exactly. So I think at this point Ed was just like, well, this is a bit awkward because I kind of need Excadrill to die.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, because I could probably have taken the Excadrill with, I think it had Life Orb, I think, so it would have killed itself on me eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And it was low enough, so that, yeah, two hits and it would have died, I guess. Yeah, then when this eventually does go down in like another 3 or 4 turns.
Yep, it's getting there. Oh, it's getting there.
Oh, Skarmory's just a big wally bastard, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes. It's there for.
In the chat, I was just like, give me that point. I want it. I need it. He was like, I'm giving it. It's my easiest way to win.
Gotta save that score.
And then finally the Excadrill goes down.
Yep.
And you've lost the game.
And I've lost the game.
Yeah. Well, you lost numerous turns ago.
Yeah.
But now you've brought it down to a 1-0.
So I was extremely pleased with this at this point.
Yeah. So at this point, you just keep clicking.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you just click Stealth Rock to waste PP, I think is the plan.
I was thinking like, oh, maybe if I don't get burned, then I can maybe then I get on the first Scald.
Insta-burned, so...
Yeah, and then he can now use Earth Power on my roosts to hit me while I'm roosting, so there's no way I can out-roost him.
Yeah, it took me a minute to work out that was why he was clicking Earth Power, because I was like, oh, well, why is he doing that? He must be doing it just to PP, waste his own PP, because he knows this is a PP game now. It's just a waiting game. Not
gonna lie, I got hit by it 3 times before I twigged as well. At this point, I was just like, I'm just gonna end the game, but... Just want to get my turn.
Would you really have wanted to win by PP stalling though? Do you have lasted that like half hour or whatever it'd take?
This game, yeah, I would have been totally okay with getting a win on PP stall because it would have been Skarmory versus the world, getting 4 kills, and also it would have been showing the Kings with Kabutops how you do it. Whoa!
Man.
I'm fighting them this time. So.
PP stalling 1 Mon versus 6 Mons that he was planning to do.
Yeah, I think one more Scald.
Yep. There we go.
Oh no,
this is the one where you juke him.
My final hurrah.
You juke him.
Big jukes.
And then you roost again. Just let it die.
Getting that turn timer up.
2% live. Oh god!
Oh dear. Roost again. This one killed me though.
Yeah, this is the final one. There we go.
Hey,
could have had that one fast.
Many exclamation points for me in the chat. Cool. Yeah, that was a hell of a game. Roller coaster of emotions.
Some fantastic play. Well, both Ed for winning and you for being able to bring it back to just a 1-0 loss.
Yeah,
points matter.
Points means prizes, you know. Because that helped put me at the top of my group. I think I can't remember the win-loss ratio off the top of my head, but I think I was only one up from Dom. So
you were,
not Dom.
I was gonna say the second person in the group. I don't remember what it was.
Oh no, sorry. It just puts me at the top of the great cup. Great group.
Great group. Great group,
yeah.
Mate. Great group.
It's gotta be great. It's gotta be great.
Absolutely great. Yeah.
Absolutely great.
Right.
We're the greatest group of all.
We move on then to game 2. This is going to be Joe of the Krocs and Leafyboi. Yeah, versus Chris of the Chicken Town Charmeleons.
I had a fun strat. That I wanted to do. I almost went whole hog with it and had the full team Trick Room. I'm talking Thunderous T holding an iron ball to get the electric terrain boost from Tapu Koko in Trick Room to outspeed and have the 1.5 damage. I was like, yeah, it's all gonna work. It's all coming together. I think in the end, I decided I just went with the 2 ones. I'm not sure if I can't remember what set I ran on Victini. I don't think I was running the Trick Room set on Victini either. But there is a nice little Trick Room set you can run there. Yeah. But yeah, I had the first couple turns laid out. I was like, if this goes to plan, punch a big hole and we'll go from there. Yeah. So, shall we get on into it? Or do you want to talk about lineups first?
I know that in testing, you did a match against me and Rob at the exact same time, and you only brought 3 Pokemon, and you took us from 6 to 1 or something in the end. So the 3 Pokemon took out everything except for the Latios.
I bought the Bronzong, the Snorlax, and the Victini all trick room set up.
Yeah.
And I took out 5 Mons and 66% of a Latios, and then lost to both of you. And I was like, well, it's alright, I can use the remaining 3 Mons of my team to take out a 33% health Latios. I think they'll be alright.
As we see, the Latios doesn't even make it to the lineup.
Yeah, apparently not.
Leafyboi, I think, was a bit of an issue in prepping just because of the first impression.
I did, I came up with an plan for it, which you will see on Snorlax. I think in turn 4 or something there.
Is this the first appearance of the Bronzong?
Is the first appearance of the Bronzong? Yeah.
Yes, that you brought. Obviously, it was on Rob's team, season 0, I think.
Oh yeah, ages ago. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And so it was running Stealth Rock, Reflect, Trick Room, and Explosion. And the idea is, I knew what Taunters were on Chris's team.
Yeah.
If he was up against a Taunter, then I didn't want to waste too many turns before getting taunted. Whereas if I wasn't against a Taunter, I could set up Reflect, and I could set up Stealth Rock, and then I could Trick Room, then I could Explosion. Be like, right, sorted. Because he was holding Mental Herb that blocks 1 taunt 1 time. If I got taunted once, I can still use Trick Room fine. If I got taunted twice, then I don't get off the Trick Room. So then things would be a bit hairy.
Right.
And that Porygon 2 is a nightmare.
I don't know if you both had the same issue.
Have to knock it off.
Have you? Even what you see in this game, I knock it off, and I still can't do anything 30% to it. So it's horrible. I only had 3 ways to kill it, and if my 3 ways to kill it went down, I lost the game. That was it. I just okay, I need to bring in this solution to this problem right now.
I had that issue.
Mess around with it, then I'll just lose.
Right. Well, should we hop on in then?
Yeah, I think so. So let's press play in 3, 2, 1, go. Right. So straight off, I lead with the Bronzong into this Tangrowth.
Big bet.
I think this is fine. Tangrowth does not have Taunt, so I think, great, I can start setting up all my stuff. I went here. I think I go straight for the Trick Room because I was worried he would switch to a Taunter. So really, I could have been greedier and I could have got up a Reflect.
Okay. But no, that's fine. Pokemon A has done its job. Pokemon B.
Yes. And then Ardboost comes in. Biggie Berry back up to full health.
Back up to full.
So now we're in Trick Room for 2 turns, and he has 1,400 attack. This is current
ridiculous.
Stat.
Oh my god.
And I see, and the Glissapod comes in. I know it's going to first impression, so I am putting Protect on this thing. Because it does it. It can only do it once, because I'm pretty certain it's going to be Choice Banded. We see here, he switches... Oh no, he's not Choice Banded. But that meant I lived fine, and you can just kill him back.
Not Life Orb either.
Nasty.
Sting.
Just big damage.
So you've killed 2 of his more annoying mons, but unfortunately the Trick Room is down now. And he goes for the Stoked Spark Surfer. Very cool Z move.
But we got rid of a Z move on his third Mon, and we killed 2 Mons for. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. And Tangrowth going down was pretty key. Because Tangrowth walls Breloom like nobody's business.
Oh, this is very interesting on the dances. Oh, and the dot pulse is enough.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously it's Psychic type. That it gains from being a Lowland form.
And then tracing the Volt Absorb here is annoying because I lose the stab.
Yeah.
But really, my only plan was to knock it off. Then I haven't done any calcs
You're
here.
hoping for a flinch.
I was like, oh yeah, how much will this do? Oh,
must be a special defensive Porygon 2
yes. Yeah, I think so. So at this point, I know the only way I have left to kill this is Breloom, but Breloom needs to come in clean. If it comes in on like a foul play, it's gonna hurt.
Right.
And because it's packing Focus Sash, I need that to not happen. And I thought, well, I need this to go down, then I can just bring in Breloom and revenge kill. But I was like, I'll keep clicking Dark Pulse. Might get a couple flinches in a row and win.
For the best with the damage. Like.
Yeah. I think maybe
80%.
There were maybe other options here. I could have maybe gone to Avalugg. I don't know if Avalugg comes in key later. But yeah, that kills any Porygon 2.
Yeah.
Even still holding the Eviolite. Superpower from Breloom just kills it dead. So yeah, run away here. They're preserving the Focus Sash still on the Breloom. And I thought he might be running sub, which is why I'm also running this close combat. Oh no, superpower.
Okay, just to break that.
So I was like, no.
Don't set
Can't
up
be allowing you to do that. Yeah.
Oh, now he's boosted attack and you're minus attack. Sorry, defense.
That's the matter, apparently.
Superpower, yeah, still doing a good chunk.
Yep, that was the thing. I just wanted to hit because either I needed to break the sub again or get him low enough that he couldn't sub at all.
Yeah.
And then I can finish off with a Mag Punch.
Mag Punch. Cool. So looking pretty strong at this point. You still
looking pretty good. We've still got a full Victini and a full Breloom. And I know this has got a Focus Sash, so I was like, yeah, I just kill this. Well, as long as Bullet Seed hits more than 3 times or more, it's 4 times more. So that was kind of lucky, but I did have a Mac Punch anyway.
Mate, you could have gone
Would have still done about 20-ish%.
You could have
No, I couldn't have gone Spore because it's electric terrain where
I
you can't fall asleep.
No,
You fool!
I was like, oh, but it's not grounded. Wait, it's a bird. Oh, sorry, it's not a flying
It's an electric type.
It's not a flying type.
It's
a rounded electric type. Yeah. Tabaco would be a bit shit if it didn't get any benefit from the terrain it said.
It's there purely for the Alolan Raichu combo.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately we didn't see this game.
Yeah, so that's took me to the win, which I was pretty happy with. Thought I got to do some wacky things, got some plans in the works.
All went according to plan. Just
I was just the plan was to get Snorlax to kill like 4 separate things. But he didn't quite get that far. Because I did have to waste a turn. Because I took a Leech Life that did like 30%, whereas the first impression would have done. Well, it would have done exactly the same actually, because they're both 80 base power.
Well, it's like 70.
I know first impression hits like a truck.
Yeah,
I think it's 80. I think it's the same as Extreme Speed, but yeah, so I guess that didn't win.
Okay, well that gives you a nice
it did
2-0 win.
Yeah.
Didn't sting.
Yeah.
That put you in running for first in the group.
Yeah, it did mean that it forced you had to get a win on
I had
your
to
match.
either win or lose 1-0 only.
Oh,
based on Pokemon
so
score.
If you lost, it had to be close. Which is your specialty, PK.
Which is my specialty.
Not this season, your specialty is winning. Should we get into that game then?
Yep, let's move straight on
Let's go.
Okay. So you've brought a bit more of an intimidating lineup this time. Only slightly more. You've still got the
none of them have intimidate.
And
none of them have.
But you know, like last time you brought like 2 tier 5s and like tier 4 tier 3s and stuff.
I was very, very much considering bringing Lanoon again. I sent them my spreadsheet that I had for when I tried to choose Mons. Went through all of them, and Lanoon June just says, if +6, just does everything. That's about it.
But it's getting
But
it
no,
to keep
I-
the +6 that's hard.
Yeah, getting it off and then keeping it. So, no Lanoon, no Mime, no Garbodor, no nothing. It's an actual viable, scary team, I think. I've played only one prep match against you, was it, JP, that I played?
This was the first time that we've done a prep match together in a long time.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I
you were
think
like,
it
I'm
was.
going on my own. I don't need your help. And
Yeah.
then now that you're winning,
Yeah.
you're like,
So I think
JP,
I
I
had
want to keep the win streak going.
Yeah, I think in that prep match I had Lanoon instead of Rabombi, and then it was then I was trying to think, okay, what do I have for Megalopony? And I was like, oh, I could just sticky webs and it's fine. And so I just did that, and then a few minutes before the match, I was like, but what if he just sends out turn 1 and power up punches? I'm gonna be, I'm gonna have to focus sash, so I won't die even if it's meant to kill me. But
Like, he's
that
gonna
won't
bring
matter
power punch. It's Dom.
Yeah,
he's gonna
'cause,
bring power punch.
the webs won't matter because it's already out and it's already +1, so I don't really have anything for it. So I actually last minute put Stun Spore on it, and also meant if he brought Espeon, if he sent something out turn 1, so if he sent opening out turn 1.
PK, so you went a bit
would-
robot there. We
Ooh.
missed that last
Yeah, say
5
that again.
seconds you talking.
Oh, that's okay. So Rabombi has Stun Spore on it, mainly because if Lopunny sent out turn 1, he can Stun Spore it instead of Sticky Webs because he could switch into Espeon, or he could just Power Up Punch me. And it turns out that doesn't happen. He doesn't send it out turn 1. Rabombi is designed to kill Espeon as well. If he tries to, predict me setting up hazards and bounce them back to me. I was risky in the fact that I had no defog or anything like that on this team. So I kind of had to play out well, because if I got sticky webbed, obviously, I would probably just lose.
Yeah.
I think Dom does say in chat that Espeon's weakness is a big special bug type, or a bug type that has sticky webs. Because you're like, oh, could bounce back the sticky webs, could die to a bug buzz, or a bug bite, or leech life,
would've
or
died to a
anything.
bug
It's like,
buzz.
The team that you brought isn't particularly worried about stealth rocks. So your team benefits from having the sticky webs up, so you don't really need to worry about that. Also having defog on this team that you brought. I remember this game was not very fun for me playing against you. Also, I was just like, okay, well I got this out, so he's going to do this, so I'll do this, and then you just completely defied all expectations.
It's because we went back and forth between Superior and Toxapex. I think in the one prep match, you set out Toxapex, and I just kept going between Alola Mola and Superior.
Yeah, I
And
was
just
like, okay,
running
well,
through you.
yeah, because I kept going to low punny. I was like, oh well, I mean, if I had power up punch, it'd be fine, but I don't. So, yeah, so that's how
Yeah,
we
so
figured
with
out.
that,
Okay, he's gonna bring power up punch for a lot of Mola.
Yeah, pretty much. And I knew the Lapras would come because obviously ice weakness. So-
Nice to see the
There is
Lapras there and Zeraora coming back because again. Yeah, should we
well,
hop on
should
in?
we? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, Furious George.
Lead. Yep, where it should be. The lead.
Bobby Jellybean.
Yep.
The
Home
home
claws.
claws. Now this
Not
I
Zed
wasn't
home claws,
expected.
just home
No.
claws.
I went for the sticky web thinking he's not going to switch. He's going to do something.
2 home claws now.
Goes for another one.
He's a fast boy.
Yeah, I was a bit. Oh, hello. Oh, and then the berry.
The restoring the health. I'm like,
Oh, that looked really
The
cool.
sash.
Yeah.
The sash.
But
Rabombi's
how
get
are
its
you
job
still
now.
faster than? Oh, yeah, no. How are you still
It's not
faster
plus
than
speed.
Zeraora?
He's probably not running.
Full investment.
Are you
see.
choice half Rabombi?
Oh, Sash.
because you use loads of different moves.
Or was he not?
Must just
been
not have been
invested?
been invested.
Yeah.
Must have been
I guess
bulkier.
he's so fast.
The
Yeah, I
wild
guess he's
charge
so
was
fast.
strange because I thought he was going to use Plasma Fist. It would have only done like 5 to 10 extra % damage, but
I'm guessing like it
It was
was
a strange
mostly
choice.
HP investment, full attack, and then a little bit of speed maybe.
Oh no, he did outspeed every time. We just looked at it wrong.
No, there was a Moonblast, and then he got killed by an aerial ace.
Yeah, but he air released first.
I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It looked weird.
Yeah.
The one thing I've just noticed about Zydog is his butt is glowing green.
I've got it the other way around on my screen.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, a nice
Kill it with an
all-out
all-out
pummeling.
Oh,
Representing.
all-out pummeling.
Yes,
Ripper.
represent.
Yes.
Oh, Nessie, ice shard
I
straight
had no
down.
idea it got a priority move. Didn't look.
I think you commented in the chat, and then he's like, "Woohoo!" For that, it was worth drafting. So it's like,
Yeah. The rock miss, sad times. Means
I'm
that he actually
quite
gets some psychic
HP
hit.
invested, I think.
God, yeah. Like Lapras's coverage is insane.
A lot of Gen 1 mons have insane.
For a
movement.
Machamp.
Like, look up what Chansey can learn and what Slowbro,
Wigglytuff.
Yeah.
Nido King, Nido Queen.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, we'll just give him like the
Thunderbolt,
best
yeah.
attacking moves
Lizard.
from every single type. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
And now this is a
Here's
very
where the
nice
match
situation
starts.
for you,
Oh,
PK.
scary stuff.
As we learn. The knockoff not breaking the sub. Oh.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't have Haze, because it's when like Haze goes through substitute. So
So he has got Ice Beam for you though, so you don't really want to get hit by.
but it's not really
Too bad.
especially offensive.
Oh, the Leaf Storm miss. That's
I
not
don't
too
really
good.
care.
Yeah, sort of toxic spikes. I would have potentially gone for. Maybe expected you to switch.
Another Ice Beam.
I probably wouldn't have even bothered leech seeding. I
No?
would have just started clicking.
You just
clicking
gone for
Leaf
it
Storm.
straight away.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was mainly I wanted the extra health because I got behind the sub and I was like, oh, I can just,
I can get my health back, and then I can
Yeah,
start
I
again.
guess
get
yeah.
guaranteed health back. Yeah, in case he did something random, so it just
Yeah.
broke the sub. But
But we didn't see him click Ice Beam after that. We saw him set up another
No,
layer
I
to
don't know
spice
why
and
he
then a knockoff. Not sure what the knockoff was about.
And yeah,
I guess the leftovers was knockoff, but
and from this point on, it's a bit of a
Yeah,
royal.
and
it's
then
the Superior show.
Superior Leaf Storm did well against everyone, basically depending on how many boosts. It was either did great at like just no boost, and then a couple of things it was did great at one boost, and then I think one thing it needed two boosts. But yeah, it was just the move to click.
Yeah.
The main thing I was worried about was running out of PP for it because it only has 9, I think.
No, that was
And-
good though. You took advantage of the opportunity that was presented
Yeah,
for
Yeah.
the win.
yeah,
Gotta not let Superior get into that position, or else that will happen.
yeah. You got a nice all-out pummeling off to show him our dominance, and
Yeah.
then I beat him with the mon that he used in the off season. So.
Oh, I mean, that
For
was
brand purposes. For
You
branding
are
purposes.
becoming the heel you were born to be. The heel that no one
Yeah.
wants to
Kind of heel.
Join me.
I don't think I could get to heel status. I'm too friendly and wacky.
We can break you.
We will
Please, no.
If
he dies,
he dies.
Next season I'll bring nothing but like tier 1 bullshit. I'll have like Landorus T on my team and shit like that.
Call him Mr. OU.
Mr. OU.
Gonna get that Mega Venusaur, lane people out, like I believe.
Oh god, yeah. Have a Mega Venusaur, Landorus T, and like Toxapex or something. Ninetales alert after it gets nerfed back down to tier 2, where it should be, and then it'll be good. So what on that put you into the top of your group, which then moves you on into was it the master?
And it means
group.
I've already
What's that
won
feel?
more games than I did last season.
Yeah, and it also moved you up into red group as well. So well done.
Yeah,
Yeah. Welcome to win.
that was nice.
Should we move on then into what are we doing? We're doing the tiers.
Do the tiers, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I need to
Yes.
find a way of doing this masterfully, which probably won't go well. Let's see.
Master, you say?
Master Ballfully. Okay. Hey there, Edison JB here. When recording this, I didn't have the actual numbers of the positions in front of me, so I was just kind of looking at it and trying to figure it out as I go, which didn't go very well. So the ones that are actually on the screen are correct. Don't listen to what I say. Cheers. So I need to open up this one.
We've got everyone's tier lists from the team ratings, rather, from our.
Yeah,
tier
and we also
ratings.
have the results of the survey for Stu's team rating. So we only had 8 people voting in the end, but I'm not going to bump him to death. So he ended up with an average of 6.75, which gives him a B+.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, nice little B+. Let's do that. So.
Yeah, I think we all gave a B,
like-
a B+, and a B- or something between us. So
So he averages out slightly better than a B.
there we go.
Nice.
But not good enough as a B for a B+.
Not quite. No, because if you do like 2 B+, a B- and a B, it's like
Okay.
just shy of a B+.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, if you were to add all the scores together.
If you put R, yeah.
Well, if you put
Sort of
ours in, it might stay as a B+. So I haven't done a maths on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is Stu's rating, a nice B+ for him. And then Penis and Purple Toads, they are in 15th place at the moment, with they got a rating of B from the league, and B- and Bs from us. So the trend this season was there was like no real C. I think there was only 2 C ratings given, and then the rest was all B and above. Then in 14th place was the Chippendale Town Charmeleons, and they scored quite highly on our rankings. So they got A from the league, A+ from me, B+ from PK. Sorry, from Joe, and then A- from PK. So they've not had the season that we've predicted so far.
They've been in a tough group.
Yeah, yeah, they've been in a tough group.
It was you guys. You were just like, you know
Yeah.
what? Nah, fuck it.
We cracked some scrolls.
I need my revenge.
Crack some skulls, yeah. Then the Eating Alley Kids, after their woeful
Woeful performance.
woeful for keyword.
Yellow group, demotion worthy.
I do feel for him a bit. He tries so hard, and then he's not getting the results that he wants. So he is in 13th place, and with the score. So I'm just trying to find him on my sheet. He got
Score minus.
A from me, A from Joe, A- from PK, and a B+ overall. So that's
Noticing a trend that I tend to rate people more harshly.
Yeah, you're a bit more harsh this season because you just wanted to make your own team stand out, you know.
Yeah, inflated by it.
So unfortunately, still have a bit of a C+ performance so far.
Seemed like
The
it.
man suffered enough.
Tough week. He's had a tough week.
He makes it so easy though. Come on, April Fools, it was there. Right.
It's it. He can rest over Easter, then bring it back.
Yeah, just treat yourself to many Easter eggs.
All you have to do is win out.
Yeah,
Fine. Reach knockouts and just win. Then you win the whole tournament.
Like, yeah.
Groups don't matter.
These
Groups
matches don't matter. Like,
It's still the top 2 from each go through into
Yes.
into the
was it?
diamond.
Diamond. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Everyone else
you
goes
can
to
still get into Diamond then.
Are we 4th gens? Yeah, Diamond.
Yeah, we are 4th
There's
gen.
diamond and pearl, but everyone goes into the same big knockout bracket. But if you lose in diamond, you go down to pearl.
But the people,
Double the
the
length,
2 bottom rows, they go straight into Pearl.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it works.
Yes, so essentially you have a winners and a
Yeah.
losers bracket, like you would in the fighting game tournament.
But so
Yeah,
really, you just want to have the cushion of an extra loss by getting into
You have
the
an
top 2.
extra loss.
Yeah.
Get knocked out twice, which is always a safer position to be in than just being like, oh, this could be my last game. Every single game could be my last game. So,
Run the gauntlet in that shark tank.
yeah.
So then into the great group, we've got in 12th place the Kingswood Kabutops, Crispy, Wev, and Marion. Can I have to say that every single time now?
Are the King? I think actually they should be swapped, right? Kingswood Kabutops should be below Ealing Ellie Kids. They've got a worse Pokemon difference.
Oh.
Yeah.
-7, -9.
Right.
It
so
is.
so does that mean? Oh no, okay. So
It's the only
score-
one.
I think that's the only one that's out of place.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So the rest of them are kind
Yeah,
of
that's the only
order
one
in
that's
score,
out of
right.
place.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, so that would be the only one. So
It'll be
Salmon
fine
are
on
in.
screen now.
is 14th place.
Sam Orner is in 12th place, and Crispy
12th.
then is in 13th place. So
Oh, okay.
I'll swap that
There we
over
go.
on the screen now, so it'll look better.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so what on, Sam? Moving up already.
Yeah, easy as that.
Things are looking up.
See? I just got to put in a good word for you.
Yeah, so the kids with Kabutops, we rated. Where are they? I gave them an S for Saul, B+ from Joe, A from PK, and A- from the league.
Like I said, either it's going to be an unbeatable monster, or it's just going to get figured out and not do very well.
Yeah.
And I think at the moment, the game he won was the game when he played damagey, bulky, killed stuff,
He
as opposed to
sort of
full
upset
stall.
What the expectation was of it.
So, yeah, it's a bit...
I mean, they're trying a few things. Like, there's
Yeah.
3 heads. There's a lot of ideas. Like,
They
I'm
went
sure
for a
something.
PP stall team, which is the first time we've seen a dedicated PP team
It was
in the
just
whole
the-
league.
It was just the wrong team to bring it against. You don't bring it against the team with the Cure and Black.
I mean, you
Yeah.
could argue it's never the game to bring it. He tried it, and it was entertaining to see it pop in the way it did.
Yep. Okay, then in 11th place we have the Wappen Wholesale Chippendale Monorail Smorgasbords. So they received quite a nice rating from. So it was B+ all round except for PK, who gave it a B- because he's a douche.
Oh, you dick.
My bad. Sorry for having opinion.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
I thought you were going to go, sorry for having a penis.
This is why you won in the first Anasazi. Sorry, not having a penis.
Oh no!
He's off for the next one.
Vote to kick.
So it was actually you who gave the D ranks.
Dun, dun, dun.
Da, da, da.
Hey.
It's all a bit bad, so yeah, so pretty B+, I guess.
Yeah.
11th place, yeah. Not
Yeah, I mean-
too bad a start. I mean, what were you about to say?
But for a new player as well,
Yeah.
being, not in the bottom group and doing fine. So.
Only -3, like after playing 3 games, -3. That's like -1 per game. So,
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, overall, doing fine.
Win. Yes.
Doing fine.
Yes, always good to see the new player without a loss. Sorry, with a win, even. Then in 10th place we have the Malford Masquerades. So Dom's team, they have got A's from everyone. So A from the league, A- from me and Joe, and PK. I think he likes Dom's team. A+. Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was difficult to prep for. I won just by, my one of my 2 win conditions going off like without an answer. It
Just
was,
wanted to butter him up
it's
so
the
you could
toughest prep
smash
I've
him.
had yet.
Give him an A+ and then destroy him.
Look how good
With the all-out
I
pummeling.
Oh,
You're into my theories, guys. Stop. Get out of my head.
And then it's me, Durrington Torricats, in a ninth place.
Some would say overperforming.
Well, yes, if you look at our ratings, I gave myself a C+, a very generous B from both Joe and the league, and a B- from PK. So I think, if anything, I'm like, I should be in 15th place, but I'm not.
Feeling
Yeah, doing pretty solid.
Such a good player.
I'll stop you there.
I'm just happy that I've got more losses than wins, but I have a positive Pokemon score.
Sorry. I'm glad I'm more lost.
I'm glad I've lost more.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Just cut it there. We'll cut out
You're just like-
you said after. I'm glad I have
just
more
like
losses
me
than
at
wins. And then moving on to the next quiz.
Oh, dear. PK, what are you going to say?
You gotta have something to cling on to. That was me at the end of last season. It's like, I lost 6 games, but a positive score. That's fine.
I like being unremarkable. takes away the pressure. Cool. So then in 8th place we have the Royal Ascot Old
Yeah,
Warriors.
actually tied with you, I think. So
Yeah, so technically you're joint.
yes.
Oh yeah. So we are actually tied on the score. So yeah, she has got the highest rated team. S rank from the league, A+ from me, A from Joe, and B+ from PK.
I see. It's a scary team. It is a scary team.
It is a very scary team. But I think she's had a season out. She's getting back into it.
Yeah.
She's been playing really well. Just I think she's had a few unlucky games as well.
Close matches.
Crit City against Rob.
Crit City, yeah. Which she
Get out of my
very
town,
well.
Dad.
Very well. Very
Yes.
sportswoman-like.
Yes,
Sure.
then in 7th place we have the Limehouse Lux Race.
Joint. In 6th
Yeah,
place.
joint. Yeah, joint. The
Oh,
numbers,
we're tied as well.
The numbers will be right on the screen because there's a few times. So I'm not actually looking at what will be set up on the screen. I'm looking at my spreadsheet and the Ray's image. So don't worry, it'll look fine on the thing. Yeah. So yeah, sorry. Next up, then we have the Limehouse Lux Race, and they scored very nicely. A- from the league, B+ from me, A- from Joe, and B+ from PK. So yeah, I'd say that's probably about the right place for them based on our ratings. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
doing well.
As
And
good
looking forward
doing
to
well.
crush you next match.
Yeah. Yeah. Then next up we have the Kroc and Leafyboi. In what to me looks like 6th place, but could look like something else.
Tied 6th place.
Yes, with doing better than the league thought they would do, despite him winning season 2 and having a very strong performance last season. B+ from them, A+ from me and PK, and A from Joe, being ever so modest.
Yeah. See, we knew what was going on.
Yeah, we knew what was going on.
That one loss is the first game. I was waking up, trying to work out how to play this game again. I was up against PK. I think
you got bodied by the newest heel of the league.
Next time,
you gotta hold that L.
It's gonna be fine.
But yeah, so solid start.
Yeah.
That's that one game. Then we've got the Worcester Wartortles in 5th place, doing quite handy with a +7 score. Considering they've
big
had a
6-0
loss as well.
in this last round.
They are the highest scoring team that has had a loss, and yeah, they got quite nice team ratings as well. If I can find them, ignore me. What's the orders? There we go. A from the league, A+ from me, A- from PK and Joe. So yeah, very similar to the ratings for the Kroc and Leafyboi, but yeah, doing slightly better than them as the league predicted. Then in 4th place we have the
tied 3rd place.
Actually. Oh, so I tied 3rd.
There's a bunch of ties.
Ignore me.
Honourable bronze.
Honourable bronze. Okay, yeah. So we've got the Luton Town Leafyons, 3 wins, +7 score, and they gave themselves an S rank.
Yes, we did.
A- from the league. And then me and Joe trying to put them down with a B+ and an A- from us.
I mean, it's probably all downhill from here, but people did expect me to be 0-3.
If we
I'll
just
take it.
If we just keep feeding our negative energy to you, you can use that to win all the games.
We'll do a reverse spirit bomb.
Yeah.
Negative energy.
yeah. We've got to make Frieza beat Goku. Right. Then, like I say, in joint 3rd place, then it is the Sheffield Shedenders with again 3 wins and a +7 score, and they got A- from the league, B's from us, so B from me, B- from Joe, and B+ from PK.
Okay.
So yeah, doing well considering how we rated the team, but after playing it, it's a good team. Don't tell anyone. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you how defensive it is.
Yeah.
Trying to get through that. Whew.
Yeah, and then
but physically defensive at least. Yeah.
Defensive.
Yeah,
well, even after we saw the Volcarona doing like 7% to it, and then it just healed back. Sorry, the Tyranitar in the Sandstorm, just doing no damage and then healing back up with leftovers. Then in second place we have the Bristol Braveries, doing very nicely this season with 3 wins, +9 Pokemon score. Not seen them do this well since season 0. So, yeah, really good.
Getting knocked down from a red group has done wonders for his confidence.
That's all he needed. It's all he ever wanted, and it's done wonders for him.
Didn't want that pressure.
And so I rendered them an S, so clearly on point in my predictions. A from Joe, A- from PK in the league. Yeah, so doing well. And then finally we have our Lord and Saviour Ray of the Barcity Boufflance with 3 wins, +13 Pokemon score. Dominating the
smashing it.
The Kanto group.
Smashing it.
Going that into an early lead.
Yeah, and then league gave him an A rank. The league knew. I gave him an A-, and then you guys a bit pessimistic with B+. I think we said that it wasn't quite as good as his team from last season. He's clearly proving us otherwise, and as Dom said in
but his team from last season was a ranked team, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah.
It's slightly not perfect, Ray. Come on.
Well, Dom said his team was
I've
better.
just got to show him.
Yeah.
I just got to show him in this next match how truly mediocre his team is. I'm gonna get wrecked.
Should we quickly look at the matchups for the next one before we finish off on the name rater?
Yes.
Because I'm actually quite interested to talk about that quickly. So in the next round, we've got Ray versus PK, as we just mentioned.
Yeah,
that's
I
big one. Both
lost to him last season 1-0. I did one of my many 1-0 losses. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Well, Ray has a tendency to beat the heels of the league. So you got it.
I thought you were going to say lower ranked players.
The lower ranked players. He's a good game. He's a good player of Pokemon. Very patient. So, have fun with that one. Then next we have Rob versus Ed. That's going to be a good game, isn't it?
Should be a good one.
Yeah, it's like 2 of the old day titans. Flashing at it. Very excited for that one. Then we've got that was the master group. Then the ultra group. I really like the names. The names for this couple are sick. It just took me a bit to get used to it. So then in the ultra group we have John versus Zoe. That will be.
I don't know. I don't know who to pick.
They have played each other before in season.
As the joint Kingswood Kabutops with Crispy back then, I think it was. So
yes,
I cannot remember for the life of me how.
I think Zoe won. Top of my head. I feel like she won. Yeah, I feel like she won, but don't quote me on that. Crispy can correct us in the comments if I'm wrong. Then
revenge. Either way, one of them's after revenge.
This is a match I'm particularly interested about. Joe of the Kroc and Crocodiles versus Tom of the Lion Pass Lux Rays. So he's beaten me. So he's taken 1 all-out pummeling scalp this season. Is he going to take another?
No.
Evenly matched,
no.
according to the scores. So.
Until he destroys EK.
Is he going to be our Achilles heel this season, Tom?
I mean, he beat me last season. So.
Maybe he's the all-out pummeling hunter. He's going to take us out one by one.
Yeah. So, Pika, did you say he beat you last time?
The only time I beat him was before. He beat me last season, and the only time I beat him was before we were doing the show. So maybe you're right with the all-out pummeling scalper right there.
Yeah. I mean, if he does beat me, then you know your days are numbered, PK. Round 1 of knockouts is be like, hey.
Because what you talking about? I trashed you in the last game.
That's exactly how Tom gets us. You want to let's go? I'll trash you.
You see that last game?
You 70s stereotype.
Portrayed as a gentleman, but he's actually just from downtown, the ghetto. Oh, dear. I hope that becomes canon now. Tom's actually just like some.
Anytime he's depicted in any skit, he can
Mr.
only be
T.
Knuckles. No, Knuckles from
some crazy rap DJ or something.
Yeah.
Cool. Then in the
Great versus Crispy in the
Great
group.
Cup, great group. We have.
It's gotta be great.
Yeah.
It's gotta be great.
Sorry, this is
You versus Crispy.
Crispy. Yeah, this is. We have arranged the date, I believe. I think it's happening on Sunday. That should be a lot of fun. I haven't looked at his team versus my team yet, but there's some stuff I want to do, and if I can do it, you better believe I'm going to bring it. Yeah. And if I lose, it's fine. I gave him an S rank, so I just lost to a bet, clearly. The fun thing about this one, this is actually my rematch versus Weather, the Middlesbrough Metapod.
You've already beaten him once this season.
I gotta kick him out of the league for a second time. Oh dear. No, hopefully that doesn't happen. Then we've got Dom versus Alana.
Another interesting match.
Yeah. So
sure how it's gonna go.
Alana's playstyle I'm noticing is quite sort of like it's like a normal playstyle, like conventional. Yeah. And Dom's playstyle, it's conventional until he puts Giga Impact on his
Furious George.
Furious George.
He's so furious.
Yeah, so I'll be keen to see the result of that one.
Fun fact: if you take both of their last names and combine them, you get someone who sounds very boring. Grey Workman. He sounds bland, doesn't he? Hello, I'm Grey Workman.
Or like a very chiseled warrior. You really want to get a battle hardened.
It could be.
It's Grey Workman.
Oh my god, the legendary hero.
Grey Workman.
Look for his coming on the east. Okay. Then finally, the Premier Group. That's a nice
Very
name.
nice. Very nice.
We've got Sam Horner versus Stu.
We'll get Lenny Henry to do the adverts.
Oh yeah, the Premier Inn. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the joke.
So this is gonna be Sam desperate to pick up a win, and Stu also desperate to pick up a win. After I think both of them. Oh no, Sam has a win. He's the only person in.
He does.
Sam has
with a win. That Stu is gonna want to
Premier win.
Carry on Sam suffering this season.
Yeah.
Which would be interesting to see. And then finally we have Chris Munden versus Samson Gill. This is not what you would imagine seeing is like the sort of like the bottom two players, last season's champ and Chris Munden, typically stellar player, or the Salams Cup winner.
Yeah, exactly.
Both champions last season.
They're fighting out on the Bowie. Yeah, it just goes to show how well balanced the whole league is now, and how there's just good games every single round. It's like, wow, this is a great one. Wow, another great one.
The league doesn't matter.
Before there was like a couple of games I could take a look, but now it's like all the games I'm just like so invested in. Like we've got a little Facebook chat there every night. It's like, there's a game being played, and like, oh, get to the game.
More such is playing tonight.
So they're the games coming up. Super exciting. Should we finish off then with a name rater? We've not done one for a couple of weeks. So.
Yes, indeed.
Who are we going to be talking about today?
We've just got one set of names currently. We do still need people to send theirs in. We will start hounding people to get the rest. But this week we are doing John Cox of the Worcester Wartortles. So he sent in his names, and I do apologise for any mispronunciations that are going to occur, because it probably will occur. And at this point, I've been awake an awful long.
Maybe I shouldn't have given you the names to do, but I was like, maybe is John Cox and Joe. You can have a bit of fun with it.
It's only a 21-hour thing.
It was really fun.
Right.
It's still good. Right. Suck it up, man. You're a professional.
Make sure you read out in the correct order as well.
Well, I'm going to read them out in the order that you've given me on this Word document. So, on your head be it.
It was John. Document. Yeah,
Well, you had time to edit. Oh, editor. Right.
I'm an editor of videos, not documents, damn it.
First up, we have the Mega Diancie, who has come to most of, if not all of the games so far for John Cox. And that is called the Eye of Pyrrhus? Pyrrhus?
Pyrrhus. I read it as Pyrrhus. It could be Pyrrhus, like Pyrrha.
Pyrrhus?
Phylactery.
Polycarnated. It's written here. Diancie is a mutated form of Harbink, whose name is partly derived from the word carbuncle, which is a red gemstone, and also the name of summon in Final Fantasy. Yeah,
it's
line
also
from
a thing in Puyo Puyo Tetris, and it's also a thing in
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX
and Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Yeah.
I think Japan likes a carbuncle.
Yeah, whatever one of those is.
But Jordan has said a line from Shakespeare's Hamlet depicts eyes to be
Pyrrhus.
Pyrrhus. Okay, has depicted Pyrrhus's eyes to be red like carbuncle.
Okay.
He's quoting Shakespeare.
Okay.
Yeah, hoity-toity bass.
I mean, he can go both ways, I think, depending on some of his names.
Yes. This is
especially ones last season.
Well, based on what I know is coming next, that's quite a classy name. So
yes,
that's
I think
nice.
the names are a bit like, oh, that's really deep in literature and mythology, and then some of them, like his next name, are for the Cure in Black. We've got baddragon.com.
Baddragon.com? What's there? Let's go there now.
I think you'll find, as John has written here, it is a novelty dildo manufacturer.
Flash up on the website now.
Just do like the Sky Mall of just the dildo.
Just marching across the bottom.
Just the sound from the generation game.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I'm going to leave you do your own research if you need to. They're out there.
My toilet sense of humour loves that name. I'm not going to lie. Baddragon.com. It is a big bad dragon, isn't it?
It's a big bad dragon, yeah.
His head is kind of like a dildo, isn't it?
But Sharpies and other things he's named.
Our puffies, our butt Sharpies.
Yeah.
My favourite is butt Sharpies and slow puff.
Then next up we have the Ferrothorn, called Sticky Bob Thornton. So this is, he says here, the plan is to stick around like the unremovable sticky bobs of our youth. If you remember being back
Sticky Bob.
Yeah,
Sticky Bob.
You used to get these weeds that have like the little green balls that had like hairy latches on them, and they used to be able to stick on your school jumpers.
Oh yeah.
Do you people remember them?
Yeah.
They're sticky bobs.
Ah,
Yeah, so you just sort
Bob.
of, it was like from goose grass, I think. That's what we used to call it. Like you used to bundle a bunch of it up and then toss it at someone, and then it'd be stuck on their jumper, and then you always get your back and things like that. So those are the sticky bobs, and then
I just thought it was a reference to Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, I think that's obviously the other name. But yeah, Sticky Bobs and Billy Bob Thornton makes a nice
Sticky
little
Bob
name.
Thornton. Nice.
Sticky Bob Thornton.
What a cute name.
Yeah.
Cool.
Then we have the Starmie, which is called Najma Estar, is how I'm going to say it's pronounced.
Najma Estar.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
Confirmed on this show.
It says Starmie has been suggested to bear resemblance to the Star of Ishtar, a symbol of the Babylonian goddess known as the Queen of Heaven.
Yes, I knew you'd have that reaction, PK. I knew you'd have that reaction.
I just look at your camera on
Manic
Discord.
Ishtar.
Hear me.
Hear me.
Touch him pop and lock against his will.
Truly, I'm a formidable adversary. Continue.
Yes. So I have no idea if it's just completely made this up or not. I don't. So here, I mean, it kind of sounds like Star. So good.
Ishtar, Star.
It's Najma Estar.
Okay.
It's suggested to bear resemblance of the Star of Ishtar. So I don't know whether is Najma Estar. Is that the name of the goddess? I haven't quite got. I haven't done my thesis on this, I'm afraid. So I really need to get the books out and into that one. But,
Yeah.
Well, before we move on to the next one, so while we're on Star Me, I just want to give an honourable shout out to Wev's Star You. I was we were gonna include Wev's name rater in this week, but I asked him and he said I didn't have a chance to do name rater, sort of pick names for all of them. But the one that he did say is Star You was called Ringo. Ringo Star You.
Ringo Star. There we go.
Ringo
nice.
Star, man. Yeah,
Ringo Star.
I really like Ringo Star. So that was a top quality name.
Yeah, good little.
That would have
name.
probably won. Like,
Yeah, yeah, definitely. At the end of it, like, yeah, Ringo Star. Yeah. We didn't see
And
it.
then we're staying in the lofty cultural heights for this next name.
Ooh, okay.
It's for Silverly, who's called Eric. Now, on the face of it, doesn't sound like much. However, John goes on to explain, Eric is the name of the man beneath the mask in Phantom of the Opera. Once Type Null's mask is removed, he reveals his true multifaceted nature. Now, there you go.
Okay.
very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. I mean, but he's also just called Eric, which is a bit of a shit name.
I thought it was.
Why do you think he wore the mask? He had to don that mask and get some personality.
I
His name
thought
wouldn't give him any.
it was a plain name for like a plain Pokemon. Well, actually, it's not plain, is it? It's like got a Gyarados tail, like
Okay.
got weird ass feet. It's got like a bird head.
I mean, it's certainly a Pokemon.
I think if you look at it, it's actually made up of lots of other
Isn't it an Ultra Beast?
Pokemon.
No, isn't it?
I have no
Isn't
idea.
it man-made, like a Porygon?
It was a
Is that
man-made
the lore?
Pokemon to beat Ultra Beasts, as
Yes.
in-game lore.
Okay, I didn't play that game.
Well,
Yeah.
sorry, Type Null was designed to do that, and then Silverly is when it's broken out of its control.
Oh,
It gives
okay.
it.
But
So does that
somehow
mean
evolves.
that Type Null is actually a Silverly just with a controlled mask on it?
Yeah, if
It
you,
doesn't
if you
really
compare
evolve,
the two
it just-
things, it
Right.
gets a little bit
Makes three.
bigger, I
Queen.
think, and it breaks out the mask.
Weird.
Very
Pokemon's weird.
Very weird.
Right. Next up, we've got the Marowak Alola, who is called Hotoka? Hotka?
How
Hotoka?
are we spelling that?
Hotoka. Hotoka.
I say Hotoka.
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 So
Hot
and
oak. It's fine.
he's put here, burning bones equals eat ot plus oxygen O plus calcium Ca, which gives you
Oh.
hot oka.
So you can
Hotoka.
pronounce it however you like then.
Yeah, really, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Although when I first saw this name, I thought it was a reference to the Chinese place near him and the chain of Chinese restaurants called Hotcha.
Yeah.
So I was like, why is he named this thing after Hotcha, the Chinese takeaways?
I just
Weird,
really like
whatever.
that Chinese takeaway.
Yeah, I was like, I mean,
Just really like.
I guess it's got hot in it, but come on,
Did he eat anything on the bone?
That's another
Yeah, just calcium, but yeah,
another
but, yeah.
highbrow name.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's not quite the Babylonian queen references, but
No, Crispy's
Fine.
name's
It's fine.
last season.
Mesopotamian,
next
actually.
level.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What does that even mean? Mesopotamian. It's
That's
just
a
a made-up
massive
word.
JP.
Massive
You'll find out.
potato.
Yes. Then that's the
I
only
mean-
time I've heard it.
I have the King of Kings on my team, so I want to know about this thing.
do,
They're from
you
the
do.
same region.
Gilgamesh.
Right. Well, next up we have Nidoqueen, who is called Queen Liz. So yeah, you probably guess. Named after Queen Elizabeth II. Pretty much
It's
all
a
there is
Queen
to it.
Pokemon.
It's the Queen.
This won't play our
Dun-dun.
national anthem. Just go.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can afford it after Brexit.
Yeah. We've got to get a new anthem.
Land of Hope.
Well, it's more
Glory.
offensive
That's
to Europe.
That was out. Fuck you, frogs. That's what it is. The new national anthem.
Really dating these videos with Brexit mentions.
What?
I mean, I don't think we
it's
are.
the past 5 years. Yeah.
Well, it'd be like, you know,
However long.
if someone stumbles upon it in like 5 years' time, there's be like, well,
And we
Brexit.
still would have done it. Yeah.
This is what
Like,
people were like when they had freedom.
I remember the ruins of UK, so that's what it was like before. So
Yeah, before it
humanity
all
destroyed it,
Yeah,
or the war.
yeah.
Can you imagine
That's
everything? All entertainment gets destroyed, and all that's left is old, all Pummelling recordings. everyone watches them every day.
We'd be worshipped.
Like, these guys
People
talk
like
nothing but
Jesus
shit,
on
but
us.
it's great.
We could have all the gruel and hard-boiled potatoes we'd ever want. Right.
That one guy has a really creepy thing behind him.
Right. It was like, oh, whoa! Whoa, what's that? Jeez!
I'm still talking about your bag of oranges, JP.
Your
Oh, yeah,
bag of
sorry.
oranges.
I do have many bags of oranges. Just, you know, I've got to have some vitamin C when you're recording.
Next up is Electros, who is called Lambton Worm, rather. Blah, blah,
Is it
blah.
a mixture of like lamprey and lantern and worm? So,
Oh, let me get to that. Electros is a lamprey-influenced Pokemon. Lambton
lamprey?
Worm. The lampreys are they're like eel-like, but with like the sucker face that
leechy
Electros
eel
has.
things.
Yeah, they're basically they drink blood.
Leeches.
Yeah.
A mix between a
Fish.
leech and eel, but yeah, lamprey.
Terrifying.
Apparently they're very tasty. They used to eat them a lot. Used to eat
I don't
them a
eat
lot.
things that swim.
They look idiot. Well, they got a horrible mouth. But yeah.
Ew.
The lantern worm is a dragon from Northumbrian folklore, possibly based on lampreys found in local rivers. So there we go. It's another bit of mythology. Actually, thinking about it.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah.
I was going to say, if I recall, lampreys, I think the bite, when they bite you, it injects something that's kind of like an anesthetic. So when they bite you, you don't actually feel it, and then you look, and you're like, "Oh, I've been bitten." And then you pull it off, and it's like, "Oh God, it hurts." But yeah,
I know
so,
leeches do that. I'm not sure if
Surprisingly
lampreys do.
nice.
They probably do as well.
maybe I'm getting the two.
Any animal that tries
Bites
to
you or
drink
wants
your
to
blood.
stay on,
yeah, does that.
Mosquitoes.
Sort
Actually, I don't think they. I think they're just dicks.
of thing. They're just dickheads. Yes.
What were you
What did
going
I
to say?
see the other day? Skrillex's music apparently repels mosquitoes because of the repetitive and high frequency repetition. It's apparently enough that they freak out. And...
It's like,
I'll be-
what's that, a mosquito?
Check
Well,
out.
let me show you my boobs! Skrillex stuff.
Got playing some DJ Sharpnel. Get some speedcore going.
Oh, God.
Make sure you put up your mosquito
Oh,
net.
but
Oh,
hey,
mate. I've got the Skrillex player
The
now.
power of
Don't you
dubstep
worry.
will save me.
Yeah.
My boombox.
There you go. Then we have the Scrafty, who is called okay. It's Akihage Zukin. Is that something? That sounds?
I think.
What? Explain it.
It's meant to be Japanese, so
Certainly sounds it.
so he goes. All right, weebs, hold on to your pants.
Weebs,
Scrafty's
us? What do you
Japanese name is Zuruzukin. Zuruzukin, yeah, Zuruzukin, I think.
Zuruzukin, yeah.
Zukin means hood. Akahage is the species of the Japanese robin. Together we have the hooded bandit Robin Hood. So he's made Robin Hood in Japanese out of the
Oh,
which is pretty cool.
that's pretty
But-
cool, but I'm never going to remember that name.
Yeah,
It's
no,
difficult
yeah,
to pronounce.
yeah.
I don't like that he called us weebs. There's no basis for that.
Maybe he's calling you. Clearly,
Oh,
no
oh.
idea what's going on here.
Uh,
Wait till my name.
Yeah.
later.
Then we have the Executor Alola form, who is called Banana Stand.
Banana stand.
Banana Stand.
Okay, but it's got
so
coconuts for heads.
He
Where are we
says
getting this banana
here,
from?
remember, there's always money in the banana stand. And then links this video, which should play right about now.
Find some money for the family.
There's always money in a banana stand.
We don't have the money, Pop.
There's always money in the banana stand.
And so Michael, his son, and his brother together enjoyed the cathartic burning of the banana stand.
There was money in that banana stand.
Well, it's all gone now, Dad.
There's $250,000 lining the walls of the banana stand.
Why didn't you tell me that?
How much clearer can I say? There's always money in the banana stand! No touching! No touching!
There we go.
Wow,
How
what a
was
video.
that?
Wow.
So
Actually,
from
really good.
Arrested Development
shit.
there.
Yeah.
Or montage. Not a show I've watched myself yet. It's on the list. But yeah. There's always money in the banana stand. And then finally, and last but not least, after
kill
the most
leader
recent
for the league.
performance.
Yeah.
Is it?
It probably is.
It's up there. It's got to be up
six.
there.
It's got 6.
Yeah.
One appearance.
Yeah, my mons.
The Bruxish RuPaul. And all he says here is, "Yeah, 6-0 slay." So there you go. Yeah,
You know,
garish colours, very, very drag queen-esque.
it's definitely going, yeah!
Yeah.
Although I realised the shiny form of the Bruxish. I think we mentioned it
We
in
did.
the Tim.
Like
looks sort of
green and red
like a
and
like a
cream,
kabuki
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Also, looks very like a piranha plant. I don't know if that was another thing they were going for. Yeah, it's red and
Interesting.
green and has a big chompy mouth. So
That's a character I like to play in Smash Bros.
Why is it not called Petey then? Come on. It's
Call it
Oh yeah, it could be Petey.
and-
Petey.
and there we go. Actually, to be honest, other than Bad Dragon, it's all pretty high class affair.
Yeah, he's moved
Pretty
away
high
from
class affair.
like, Sharpies and Slapper. That was cool.
But it doesn't mean they're any better as names.
Yeah.
They're just
That's true.
they're just more classy.
They are very classy. Is it bad that my favourite name is Bad Dragon?
Think-
I mean, we're not going to kink shame you, Jake. But it's
I
not
had
good
nothing
name.
to do with anything like that before.
No, I think out of the names, I really like the Scrafty name. Now I know that it's explained, but I really don't like the name for Scrafty. If that makes
Yeah,
any
not as a
sense.
scraft.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
oh, that's really cool. It's
love
called
the explanation,
yeah,
but then the
called Robin
name
Hood.
itself
Sick.
doesn't sound
If it was like, I don't know, like a Decidueye or something like that, then maybe, because that's more like a Robin Hood S type figure.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
In my mind, anyway. Yeah.
no. I think it's fine for Scrafty because he does have like the hood and things, and it. Yeah, I think it's fine. I just don't like.
Just looks like a punk.
I would have just called it
kid.
Robin Hood. Why wouldn't you just
Yeah.
call it? Why have you called it that? Yeah, I think
It's appeasing
that's
the
the only
weebs.
letdown. Yeah, I guess so.
Whoever they are.
So,
Yeah, I really like
favourites for
that
you
one.
guys?
I really like Sticky Bob Thornton. Sticky Bob Thornton is really good. Really good name.
Yeah, Sticky Bob Thornton. It
Yeah.
makes Thorn a little bit nicer.
It's just
good, man.
It's fun to say as well. Sticky Bob Thornton.
Big
Sticky
bag.
Bob Thornton. Yep.
And I really like RuPaul as well. I think that's like pretty much a perfect name for him.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Rock Dash.
For me, I really like Sticky Bob Thornton, as we've said before, and the Eye of Pyrrhus. Like,
Oh,
just
really?
The
Oh.
look of
Isn't that the Final
Dianthy.
Fantasy one?
Oh yeah, because Carbuncle Gemstone.
Yeah. Here we go.
No.
Well, you see,
But
Final
'cause-
Fantasy VII was like.
It's an
Carbuncle wasn't in Final Fantasy VII, thank you.
Yeah, it was Final Fantasy
Yeah,
VIII.
yeah.
Cast
Yes.
Reflect on the whole party, PK. Let's not go this right now.
Let's go. No, but like I could imagine it as an enemy in the sort of RPG, like just how Dianthy looks. Like if someone
What
It's-
RPG? Like a Final Fantasy.
Some sort of JRPG, one might say. You know, you can see, you get to like, it's the final boss. After the final boss, it's the Eye of Pyrrhus, and it's just this giant giant.
Okay.
I can see it. Like, I like it.
Yeah.
No. If vibes with me, unlike the Bad Dragon. Yeah, those two are probably my favorite.
Okay. Nice. Right. Well, spot on, guys. That is gonna bring us to an end of our show today. I feel like it was maybe a little bit longer. I don't have a timer anymore.
Quarter 2.
I think it was
Quarter past 2. Yeah.
I've got a
That goes
very
bit, yeah.
long day and a very few hours.
Yeah, I think that was like an hour and a half, I think. So a little bit of a lengthy one.
That's fine. It's done now. You guys can go to bed, and I'll stay up for a few hours and edit it.
Crazy person. Oh.
No, well, thanks very much for watching, people. Thanks very much, you guys, for staying up to do the episode. And yeah, really looking forward to this week's matches. Hopefully, I can bring some tasty stuff to my game versus Crispy and Marion and Wave. I'll say it every time.
Yep. Gotta represent.
Well, PK, if you want to close us out then.
Yeah, and as we say at the end of every pummeling, as I remember the name of the show when I'm saying it, I'm actually going to show you. I'm actually going to tell you about the power of physical exercise. Because you should get yourself something like this, and then maybe do a little bit of this, and then you get yourself a girl like that. Good night.
Oh,
Nailed it. Peace out, everyone. Bye.
Later.
oh.